Now in this next section, we're going to talk about just building your leadership skill set, basically that tool bag full of skills that you have that you can pull out and use in different situations, because every situation is unique. Now, for this lecture, I basically want to throw out approximately 8 questions. Think to yourself, how do these apply to you? Would you say yes, they apply to you? No, you don't have that skill. And then that'll really help guide you as well going forward in the course as to what you really need to focus on learning the most. So first of all, do you respond to situations flexibly? Are you able to think, here's my options, we can do this. If this doesn't quite work out, we can still have the option to go do option B. Are you a flexible person, or is it one way or the highway? You can only do things one way and that's it. You need to be honest with yourself when you answer these questions. So second, are you able to take advantage of situations where something's there for the taking, essentially? Now, I don't mean taking advantage of people. That's not what I mean at all. I mean, you're given an opportunity, like everything's right in front of you and it's there for you if you want it. If you're able to take advantage of that, or do you shy away from it because it means taking a leap and sort of accepting responsibility? So are you willing to accept that responsibility and take advantage of it, or do you shy away from situations? Third, are you able to make sense out of ambiguous information? So, being a leader, not everything's going to be handed to you, that's for sure. So are you able to take information that's maybe can be interpreted one way or another and try to figure out what exactly is the right way to use that information? Fourth, are you able to recognize the different elements of any given situation and what their importance is? So you're given a situation and you have elements A, B, C, D. You're able to suss out, okay, A and B are the most important, C and D not so much. So you're able to look at that and go, okay, well, we need to focus on A and B first. So you're able to give importance to different aspects of a situation. Number 5, you can find similarities between situations. So, maybe you did have an experience in the past. It doesn't 100% relate to the current example or situation that you're in, but there's enough similarities there that you can draw on those parts of it and put it together. Or maybe you've been in, say, 3 situations in the past that were all unique, and each of them now has sort of a similar aspect with your current situation. You're able to pull knowledge from all 3 and apply it to your current situation. So that's part of being dynamic and really thinking things through. You're also able to distinguish between what is different. So you don't try to do the cookie cutter method. You don't try to say, well, this situation in the past was pretty close to what I'm in now. I'm just going to do the exact same thing. No, you're able to distinguish why that wouldn't be a good idea, and what you really should be doing is taking some knowledge from the previous past experience and applying it now, but really thinking about what you need to be doing going forward. You're able to take new concepts. So you have all this past knowledge you're drawing on. We should never stop growing, right? So I'm not even talking about just going and learning or taking a course, but you're able to bring in new information. You've recognized in a given situation that, hey, I don't have all the tools that I need. So I'm going to go out there and get those. And again, that could be whatever it might be. It might be some software you need to be. Maybe it's a consultant you need to hire. Maybe you need to read a book on a specific topic. Whatever the case might be, you recognize the fact that you don't have all the information you need, but you're able to get out there and get it and find it. And then lastly, you're able to come up with new ideas. You need to be forward thinking. You need to think outside the box sometimes. We'll all hear that old cliche, right? So being able to think and come up with ideas. How do I solve this problem? What are we going to do? How are we going to get from A to Z? What am I going to do to lead my team? So being able to think of all the ways that you're going to do that, putting together a best project plan, is all an important part of being a leader.